Hi everyone, welcome back to BumbleBeeCrafts. So I'm here today with another instalment of the Truly Blue journal making series, my design team project for Rach and Bella Crafts. I've gone ahead and sewn the signatures in after we prepared some of the pages in my last in my last video. And now yeah, it's just a nice three hole pamphlet stitch that I've done. The two signatures are in, but as you can see, she's quite chunky already. I did take out some of the pages from the signatures to try and thin it down, and I mean, I haven't even put any of the pockets or anything like that in them. I've just kind of placed them where I think I would like them to go. So she's going to be a very, very big chunky journal, this one. So yeah, so in today's video what I wanted to actually do is create some more pockets for the different pages, and I've got an idea to use these circles, but I just wanted to show you how this circle pocket turned out. So that's the pocket there. You've got a lovely deep pocket for you to put stuff in there, and I stitched all around that, and the other half of that is, where are we, is the other half of that page, and that's got exactly the same, a pocket there. So I was really pleased with how that turned out. I loved that idea, and I didn't have a second one of those printed out, so in this side I've put a paper bag. So that's one side of the paper bag. I decorated it before I put it in the journal, and let's just find the other side. Here we go, here's the other side of the paper bag. I take a slice off the bottom of the bag so that it opened this way as well. So that was something else I did off camera that you didn't see, but as you can see, all my little flip outs and everything are in where I wanted them to go. So it's looking really nice, but she is very chunky already. So what I wanted to do today is, I've got some pocket ideas to do with some of these. You get these little bits of ephemera in the kits, and you get these as well, which could be journaling cards because they're just a nice size, but I want to create a stacked pocket like this for each signature, and the same, I want to do a pocket, decorate that up with a bit of lace for that journal for the two signatures. But my idea I wanted to share with you uses these circles that you get on Rach and Bella's Ko-fi site. It's a freebie. You get these and you get a big you get one of those in the middle, then you get, I think it's 4 circles that you get. So I wanted to use these circles, and my idea is to have the circles on the corner of a page as a pocket, sort of going up like this, 3 or 4 of them. I'm not sure how many I would do, but that's my idea. So I thought we'd play around and make that on camera, and then if we've got any more time left on the video, I'll make those other pockets there. So let me just check I'm all in camera. Yep, all in frame. Lovely. So how's everybody doing? I hope you're all doing well. Thank you very much for your support for this lovely series. You're seeming to really like it, and I have to say a massive thank you to the new subscribers that I've had. I've had a real wave of new subscribers come in this month, so thank you very much. It really does mean a lot to me. Thank you. Okay, so this is some card, because what I want to do, I was thinking, was have those either end, have that one in the middle, and then 2 circles from this in there, so that you've got various levels. So first thing I want to do is to just use this circle as my template, and I'm just going to draw. Oh, good job I did it on this side. My pencil slipped. I learned that from last time. I had to rub out some pencil mark. So what do we want? We want, I don't think that went round that side, look. Damn it. Does that go? Yes, that's gone round there. What do we want? We want 2 for this side, and then we want another 2 for the other pocket, because I've got to do 1 in each signature. Oops. That's that one, and then that's that one. Right, okay, let me just quickly cut these out. Let me get my bigger scissors for this. Just going to make it easier for me by just doing that. Okay. Don't have to be exact. That's the nature of junk journaling and everything. So that's that one. Keep that bit. So yeah, I hope you're all doing well. How are you all doing? I've had some lovely comments recently. Lady in Mexico, so hello to you. And another lady who also suffers from fibromyalgia as I do. So sending gentle hugs to you, my friend. Yeah, it's not very nice to have to deal with chronic illness and that, which is why I love to craft. It's such a joy. I mean, today my voice, I'm still quite fatigued from the activities over the last couple of days that I've had to do, just usual boring stuff. But coming in here and crafting is such a joy, and as long as you pace yourself and as long as I take my time to do things and don't rush, you know, if I feel that the pain's getting a bit too much in my hands, then I'll stop and that. So that's what it's all about. You've got to have some joys in life. We need to find those. So I hope you guys do, and with your crafting. Nearly done. We're on to the 4th circle, and then I can get these made up. Now I will be cutting bits off of the circle because I think they'll be too big how I want to do them. But as I said, I've not tried and tested this. We're making it up as we go along, so it's not a proper tutorial as such, but hopefully you'll be able to follow along and understand my idea. So let me grab a piece of the coffee dye paper because I'm going to use this as my guide. Now move them to one side and let's do this. So if the page is this way up and you want to see how far out do we want it, I think we want it quite a good amount there. So let's see if we did the same on this side. Sorry, that's probably off camera. Let me move that up. There we go. Is that in camera? Yeah. So we've got that. Then what I was thinking is layering up a couple like that, and then having that in there, so you get a cascade effect of the ones, and what I'm only wanting to do is to glue along here, glue along this edge, and glue along here. So that's loose, that's loose, that's loose, and then that is like a corner tuck. So when you're actually putting stuff in, you can put stuff right in the back if you wanted to. You could tuck it into here, and yeah, my idea is to have let's use some of these as an example. So you could have that right underneath. You got this one that would tuck in like that. This one could go in the top here. You've got another big one that can go in the back there, and then this one could tuck under there. So you've got different tuck point levels, if that makes sense. I hope it does. But that was how I was thinking it would work. So what I think we would do is let's measure this one. I want to cut off, I think, about that. Now I'm going to use my trick that I use when I'm gluing. I only need to glue a certain amount. That's what I want to cut off. So we will cut this. Like so. And that is what's going to stick on to the book page. Now, if this is this way, we need to flip that. I need to do it like so, don't I, so that I get the right amount on each side. Let's take that off and take that off, and then they should be both the same, which is what I'm hoping it's going to work. Okay, so that then matches that side. Now these two, make sure it's just that side. Yeah, it's the bottom element that we need to cut off so that it's the same. So it's just, let me turn them the way I drew on them, which was that side, so that if I get any messy paper, it can go, if I make a mess with the line. Right, let's just do that one, do one at a time, and then you can see. So I'm using my offcuts as my little templates. So like that bit there, it's this element that I want to chop off so that it's the same height. So here we go. Let's cut that off there. So that then goes there. Do the same with this side. That then goes there. And then this one, I will just use, make sure I get it kind of, I'm looking with the light shining underneath it so I can see I've got it up the right way, and we will just, no, we need to cut this bit off the bottom here so that then goes there. Oh, that's worked, that's brilliant. Right, okay, shall we, let's do the next one. Let's do this next one, and I'm going to use these templates exactly the same. Let's just see how we want them on the page. They're going to go like that on the page, so we need to cut this side off this one. That's that. then it's going to be this side that gets cut off on here. Just making sure that that is straight. There we go. So we're cutting that off and that off on that side, and then just using the bottom bit on here that we need to cut that element off to go on there. That element off to go there, and then the same on this bottom bit. If I just make sure I've got the image straight, this bit off here. Okay, so let's cut this, and then this should all work out to be the same as the one I've laid out on the coffee dye paper. Like so, and then this is going to have this cut off. Like that one tucked under, didn't it? Like so on the page. And then this one, if I've done it right, I should go the opposite end. No, yeah, I have done it right. Oh, I thought for a minute I hadn't done, because that's the edge of the page. Oh, silly me. Had a bit of a panic and thought, oh, have I done it wrong? So that's how it works. Oh, okay, let's ink them up, and then find a spot for them in the journal, and we can get them glued in and maybe put some lace on the edge of it. So I'm going to use my blue ink that I've been using. I'm just inking around all the sides. I'm not sure how much you will see, but at least they're all inked then. And then we can tuck it in and make some ephemera to put in it. And that one, let's do this one. There are such lovely images in this kit. I really do like the blue. It's been nice to work with a different colour. My go-tos are usually always like botanicals, nature colours, so that's greens, and I love purples and sort of like floral colours and stuff. So to have a colour palette of blue with a tone of yellow mixed in it, it's actually really nice to work with. So I've not done like coloured themed journals before, although my style tends to always be things matching and everything, so I wouldn't sort of pair lots and lots of different colours together. So okay, let's move me scraps out of the way, and let's find a spot spot in the journal. Now, because I've got the blue, I don't want to use that blue page. That I thought might go on there. What would it look like to have the circles on here? With the circle there, no, I think I might do something different. Okay, so I've got the coffee dye page there. That might be, oh, that might be nice. Yeah, that's quite nice because I like that page. And then you've got various tucks bits there for writing. You can still write here, but we could put more writing space inside. So I'm just going to leave them there and have a quick look. I want anything on that yellow. What would that look like on the yellow? No, I really like it on that coffee dye page, so that's what I'm going to put it on. Now, because we've got everything sewn in, I'm just going to use a couple of my weights just to hold the page down like this while we do some gluing. I mean, the journal itself lays out quite nicely, but for gluing purposes I just want to have a bit of a better, flatter surface. So if we start with the two corners, so I'm just going to put the glue. Let's make sure it's been on its side. That's it. Comes down quite quickly, this PVA glue. Like so. And we get this lined up right in the corner. There. So I'm just going to, actually I think it would be better to put a bit of weight on this, maybe this side. Should take, the glue dries quite quickly for this glue, so that should be fine. I'm just going to leave that on there. We do the other end first, second now, and then we'll fill in the circles. Noisy aeroplane going over. They go out over the wash here in the UK, the planes from the air bases. We're not close to an air base. We're about an hour and a half's drive from one, but they tend to fly over here as they're heading out over the wash on the Norfolk coast. So alright, so that's that one. Let's just get another weight to hold that in place. So we're going with the blue next, and how far down do we want to come with this? So that we're leaving, guessing at about an inch. Let's just see. Oh yeah, about an inch in. We will go, so we will do that like them and that there. And then again, it's with this one, I'm only going to put the bead glue along this bottom edge because I want the real estate to be able to tuck something in this as a flap. So just to nice bead of glue, and then we're going to come down about an inch. I would say that's about an inch. Just trying to get it lined up. There we go. Maybe this might have been easier to do on the side of a page before I sewed the signatures in. Okay, happy with that, so let's leave that weight down for a moment, and then we'll do the next one, and then that one in the center. Okay, I'll be putting some glue on here then. So again, we want to come up about an inch, which I would say is about there. I'm just eyeballing where I need to come up to, not measuring it. As I said, you can measure, but it's about an inch. Okay, so that's that. And then this one, we'll try and see if we can get slap bang in the middle. Of these two, which just by eye, I would say is about there. So let's glue this down. Now what I'm going to do, I think might be nice, is a bit of lace both sides. That will just cover up any bits that have overlapped because of wanting to get it as flush to the edge as possible. If I'd have thought of doing this before I put the journal together, I could have sewn around the page as well, which would have helped secure it, but that'll be fine. Okay, so I'm just going to weigh that down there so that that sticks for a few moments while that dries to the side there. Let's come in and have a look at one of the stacked pockets that I wanted to do. So first things first, get them all that way, and let's punch a little hole in them. I can get my punch out. There we go. So we've got them there, and we want just take a little notch out of them, and then they're all the same, and that's going to stack up like so on the page. Lovely. So we'll give this an ink around. That one, and the three sides on this one. There we go. So what we then want to do is roughly, there's my page, we've got you at the bottom. Yeah, we don't want it too much, so let's just line that back up there, and all I'm going to do is just put a little mark here and here so that I know that my glue is literally just going to have a bead of glue along there, bead of glue along there. These are fairly easy to do, these star pockets. but they're great because you can add in so much ephemera to them. You have and the back pocket is always so deep that you can have a really nice big journaling card in there. So that's that one. And I would say we're about there on this one. And then the circles should be dry enough for me to take my weight off, and then we can add some lace and some bits to it. And then we can come back to this one once we've done that. So that on there, like so. Make sure that's straight from this side. There. Well, that was nice and easy. We just need to decorate that up. So I'm going to put that, let me just lay that to the side of me to dry. And let's have a look at our circle on how we're doing for time. Okay, yep. Move them out the way. So this is dry enough. That looks lovely. And as I said, you've got space to be able to have something tucked right in the back if you wanted to, but you could also put something in there, something in there, something in there, and then something big at the back. So I really like that. That's lovely. Let's have a look at some of our trim. Do we want any of this on here? How far down do we go? We go about like that, don't we? So I just wondered about some lace on the side. I'm not sure about the cream. Maybe it's the star. Maybe I need something that's got a bit more drop, scalloped bottom. Does that make sense? A scalloped bottom to it, like this one here. It's got some trim hanging down it. Look. So let's some bits. Yeah, I think that looks better. Yeah, I'm going to go with that. So we want to cut it off about here. And then we need my Fabri-Tac. Which I'm just going to put my glue page under here just in case. And then run a bead of Fabri-Tac. Let's move this back up here so I'm on camera. It'll come down. Someone did give me a tip about that this glue is an acetone based. It's not coming down now. I think the hole might be blocked. Yeah, it's acetone based. So if you've got nail varnish remover, but I don't wear nail varnish at all, and when I did, the last time I did, I bought all vegan and natural stuff, so the cleaner that I've got for my nails doesn't have any of the chemicals in it, so unfortunately I don't have any to use. So I'm just hoping that this is a rogue bottle that is just a bit stiff, and maybe the heat wave that we had a few weeks back affected it. And I'm nearly at the end of this, and I'll just use the rest of it up in some other projects off camera, I think is what I'm going to do. I think that would be best, and start a new bottle, because I don't want to waste it. As the lady said to me, it's very expensive, so we don't want to waste it. So I'm just going to put this all along that edge. There we go. That's nice. I can trim off that end. There, get rid of that. just trim up those bits. That looks nice, doesn't it? Now, do we want a little label or anything on these? I've got some of my Tracy Fox labels because she's got these are her really random colour labels. This is set 2. I've got set 1 as well, but they're being colour, they have got lots of blue in them. So I'm just having a little, let's move it up here, you might be able to see it. I'm not sure, these all look quite big actually. I was thinking I might need something smaller. That might look quite nice actually. It's a possibility. Let's just have a look in set 1 just to see. Oh, looks like I've used a lot of the blue from here. There's a couple there. What do they say? Reward, airmail. Oh, there's a little one, 1917. Oh, that might be cute up there. Okay, I think I'm going to go with those. What's the other labels that I've got? Rather random. Oh, that's all I've got. There's only 2 bright blue ones in there. Let's have a quick little look at the little bits from Rach and Bella's set. Where do we want to put the stamp on there? What else have we got? We've got that. That might. Don't like it. No, and I think the flowers are all a bit too big to go on unless I put a whole one on there. Do we want that one? That one fits. Let's have a little look and see what are the other flowers we've got in here. Yeah, the blue are a bit big, I think. Yeah, that's a bit big. Did I have any other? No, I don't like it with that amount of green. No, I think we'll go with that one. I think we'll just put that on the front of there, like that. Maybe the books need to come across onto the middle there. And I don't think I even want that on there. So let's put the this one back before I lose it. It's such a tiny label. I think I'm going to go with that unless we want a bird. Bird. Let's try the blue tip. No, because it will cover up the books. No, I think we'll go with that. I think that looks... Although I've just spotted that. No. Stick with what I've got. I can't keep making indecisive. I haven't got long left on my video. I'm terrible sometimes at being indecisive as to what looks. I think you think of one thing and then you think, oh, that looks nice as well, and then it's like, oh, now what do I decide? So I'm just going to give this a quick ink around with the oxide. Now we're using that side, aren't we? Just to take that white off. And then we're done. Well, done. I haven't done the other one, but as I said, I don't have a great deal of time left on my filming capacity, so I wanted to just come on and do this and get this finished, and show you what another way of using the circles. There's so many ways you can use those freebies to create pockets, or you could use them as flaps on a pocket, like is it a policy envelope they call it, where you have the little circle top and bottom, and you do some twine. They would look nice, one here with a some twine in the middle to tie it up together, and that's an idea. So let's pop this on here. So we were going to go somewhere about there. Let's just make sure it's down. I'm just going to put that on it for the moment while I glue this. And then we've got another decorated page. I want to put some more lace and trims on a lot of the pages as well, and the flip outs as well. I want to decorate those up, because all we did was just make the base of the flip outs. So if I've got time, I'll show you those. So let's hold that on there. I'm going to move this to one side and just bring back in this. Let's see if I've got enough time. I might have enough time just to finish this. Now I want to use, definitely want to use some of the birds. I haven't used too many of those. Oh, he fits perfectly on there, doesn't he? That's good. But we need to have a little bit of something at the bottom, as if he's sitting on something, don't we? It would look nice sitting on that. There we go. We could put a little stamp up there, couldn't we? And we've got our words that all cut out on the scan and cut. It was weird. Sometimes it just cut them all out like that. Other times it cut every single letter out. I can't figure out my scan and cut. It's a brother scan and cut. I mean, it's great. It's got lots of programmed settings in it as well, which is really, really nice. So unless I do something like that, truly blue, either side of that rose. I do quite like that in that cap up there. Truly blue. Or maybe we missed that one and we pop it up there. I do think I want to put a bit of lace on here, so I think I might move that up. Either that, or actually I might change it for something a bit deeper. Let's have a little look and see what we've got. I suppose this one's a bit deeper, isn't it? Because I can do that. I know the bird's going to cover up quite a bit of it, but what I could then do is use just some of this to hang off the bottom. This is a vintage lace. If I do that, but the bird then would sit on top, that doesn't look too bad, does it? Right, I think I'm about at my limit. I am, yes, 45 minutes. So let's just bring this back across now that it's dried. Move my pocket to the side. And that is our decorated circle tuck. As I said, nice big pocket at the back that you could have something. You could use this space in the middle here as one. You could go behind here. And then obviously you've got the big pockets at the back. So yeah, that's my idea. I hope you like it, and I will be back in my next video. Thank you all very much for supporting my channel. Take care everybody. Bye.